Okay, so I decided to live off grid in my micro tiny home for 72 hours. No using electricity, no using running water, and using a bucket toilet, and cooking only with my cast iron skillet over my fire pit. The reason I'm doing this challenge is because when I find some land, I will be living off grid for probably a few months until I am able to get electricity hooked up. So I want to do a practice run and see how it goes. So these are the rules that I'm going to be following for the next 72 hours. No electricity, no using appliances, no running water, using a bucket toilet, and the only lighting that I will be using is candles, puck lights, or a flashlight. And yes, I'm still charging my phone because I do need to record this. Everything else I'm treating like real off-grid life. Day one started off pretty smooth. It was hot, but it was manageable. I had my water stored, my fire pit was ready, and I had my one cast iron skillet, which for the next 72 hours is going to be my entire kitchen. Washing up meant heating water over the fire pit. And yes, I'm using this one cast iron skillet for everything that I cook. Night one was an adjustment. Without electricity, the whole house felt darker. And going outside with just a flashlight, well, that's something I'm going to have to get used to if I'm going to live off grid for real. using the bathroom outside with just a flashlight. It was kind of scary. Every sound felt like something creeping up on me. It wasn't, but my brain didn't care. But honestly, this is why I'm doing this, so that I can feel what everyday life will be like when I am living off grid.
Come here. Come here. Kicking it on my bed.
Day 2 was still pretty comfortable. It was in the 70s, so it wasn't too hot outside. And my backyard is shaded, so cooking over the fire pit was actually kind of nice and cozy. The food wasn't that great though, because I was eating canned food and it just doesn't taste as good as a home cooked meal. Everything takes longer using the fire pit, heating up water for washing, cooking. Everything just moves a little bit slower. So for day 3, it rained for, I would say, probably till about 1 o'clock. So no breakfast over the fire pit. And I was going to have corned beef hash, so a little disappointed. I ended up having a blueberry muffin and trying to light the fire later in the evening after it had stopped raining was really difficult. For dinner, I finally got the fire going really good by stripping bark off the tree, and that started the fire really well. So now I know a new trick for rainy days in off grid living. Being stuck inside for half a day because of the rain made me realize something. I don't mind the outdoor cooking. I don't mind heating up water over the fire pit and having to wash up that way. I don't even mind using the bucket toilet that much. What I do miss is entertainment. I miss the TV. I miss being online. I miss having something to do besides reading. And I love reading. But after hours of rain and no internet, you really feel the silence. This challenge taught me that when I finally get my land, I'll need to plan for some sort of entertainment to keep me occupied during the down times. The quiet is peaceful, but it's also a lot.